Welcome back to Media Fight, mediafight.com/MediaFight, streaming live to hundreds of thousands, millions of people. And today we will be talking about Brandon Sanderson and Stormlight Archive conspiracies. Everyone knows that if you don't have a board with strings attaching characters behind you, you don't know what you're talking about. So, without further ado, we are going to get into this conspiracy session. Of course, first you need your tinfoil hat. I've never made I'm definitely professional at making tinfoil hats. I do it all the time. Oh man, you really want to get it wrapped around. Tinfoil hats like this, they're too flimsy. You've really got to keep all the stormlight out of your brain to not interrupt your circadian rhythms. So really don't be afraid with the tinfoil. Just get a very long piece of tinfoil. There we go. Now this is enough to wrap it around. There we go. Oh, there we go. I might need tape, but it's possible I don't even need tape. I'll just wrap it so tight around my head. Alright, there we go. This should stay. You really want to flatten it on top. You've got to make sure there's no holes, because again, the stormlight, it'll just get in, interrupt all of the conspiracies you've got going on in your head. Make sure it's very tight. If it's not cutting off the circulation, it's way too loose. You've got to make it very, very tight. Also, people have been asking why I've been growing my hair out. If I'm not wearing my tinfoil, it's like the only line of defense I have against the stormlight, which corrupts the brains. People don't actually know this, but Odium has put chemicals into the stormlight to interdimensionally mind warp your brain, and that is part of his plot. So let's get into the conspiracy. We might as well start with Odium up here. We know about his plots, so that's why we're wearing the hat. Odium's not really connected to too many people, though. And we've got a few things redacted here. This is one of Odium's servants, but it's redacted because we don't want to give spoilers. And the CIA, they redacted it, the FBI. They don't know that we know what is under this sticky note, but we know. And of course, Odium's servant has the blinding knife from the Lightbringer series, which Brent Weeks wrote. People don't know this, but Brent Weeks' Lightbringer saga is actually part of the Cosmere. Brandon Sanderson, Brent Weeks, full-on Cosmere plot to make the greatest fantasy series of all time. Up next, we've got Joanna up here, who actually inspired this video out of me and asked me for my favorite conspiracy theory. Well, here it is. We've got Johanna, who is actually the same person as Elliot Brooks. Most people don't know this, but they are the same person. I've got CIA documents right here. And also Joanna, she pretends that she's not the same person, but both music degrees, both from the Southwest. Elliot Brooks, Joanna, same person. Now, we've got a few connections off of Joanna and Elliot Brooks. Down here to Hoid, Joanna has a huge crush on Hoid. And, who couldn't love Hoid? Up next, we've got Elliot Brooks, who is, of course, same person as Joanna, completely the same. She created the World Hoppers channel. Everyone should go subscribe to it. It's great. They do panel discussions. I'm sure Joanna will be on at some point soon, but she won't be with Elliot Brooks. Keep that in mind. Again, same person. They won't be together. Elliot will get a guest host. So, World Hoppers. We've got more connections. We've got, of course, Hoid. He world hops. We've got these two folks here who go by a few different names. Zahil, yep. We all know. We've got this person who's redacted, who we don't even know who this person is, but we do know 17th Shard figured it out, and huge conspiracy uncovered here. But if you've been watching us here on Media Fight, we've known this for years. We would have told you this back in 2013, what is under the sticky note. And this person's trying to commercialize the trade routes intercosmerally. And then we've got Preservation, Ruin. They exist. Not too much to say about them, but they're all connected to Hoid. Hoid seems to be very important. Honestly, kids at home, you probably want to put Hoid closer to the middle because you'll save a lot of string. It'll look less confusing. Not all the strings will be going to the bottom right or left, I guess, because it's, yeah. And then we've got over here, we've got some stuff going on. Dalinar, Jasnah, Jasnah, some people think is dead. Some people think she's alive. Some people think she's like dead and alive at the same time. People think there's like a body double situation going. Guys, the conspiracies around Jasnah, I will make a whole other video around Jasnah, but we can't even get into it right now. And yeah, Taravangian, of course, cultivation, and wait. Cultivation has the string to Hoid, of course, because everyone has that. But then what is the string to Jasnah? I don't even remember why I put this here. Maybe I'm having a Taravangian day. I think some UV Stormlight is getting into my brain still. So if this is happening to you at home, you've got to block the Stormlight coming into your brain, and it comes in through your face. So you just rub some mayo right here. There you go. Boom. There you go. I use Hillman's mayo. It works the best against all Stormlight. You could go to mediafight.com/mayo to get the best mayo. This is just some like backup mayo that I had lying around. And yeah, yes, there you go. There you go. Just make sure to get it on the nose as well. Oh no, I spilled some on my pants. Now I look ridiculous. There we go. Oh yes, that's great. That's good stuff right there. And then under the chin, there we go. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Now it's on my microphone as well. What am I even doing? Make sure to get it under the tinfoil as well. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Perfect, perfect. Gotta get out all of the pesky Stormlight. Wonderful. Now, one more thing that you all need. Whipped cream. It does the trick. Make sure it's well shaken, though. Very important, very important. There we go. It's plenty. All right, just wipe the extra mayo off on your chin. Yeah, just... No. There we go. We can just put it up here. It's fine, extra mayo. There you go. All right. Now, what was I thinking about? Oh, yes. This line right here, the string. Cultivation to Jasnah. They're actually the same person. Look, we know that Hoid knows cultivation. That's the only one we know who knows cultivation. But who's closer to Hoid than anyone else? Jasnah. It's definitely true, indisputable. And Jasnah, we know, knows more than just anyone, full stop. How else would anyone know as much as Jasnah knows? Clearly, she has to be cultivation. Also, we know that the gods can world hop, so I didn't attach lines from the gods to the world hoppers, but it is known within the Cosmere, intercosmental travel, it happens. So, let's look at this. We've got cultivation, who no one knows, right? Other than Hoid. Hoid knows cultivation. And then we've got Jasnah. Hoid loves Jasnah. Jasnah loves Hoid. The only other person who has any romantic feelings towards Hoid, Joanna. That line we established early on. And now, with all this information, we can deduce, boom, Elliot Brooks, Joanna, cultivation. All the same person. Boom, that's it. Conspiracy over. We've figured out the plot for the 5th Sanderson book. That is the entire video. Go to mediafight.com/shop. You will have the option to get the mayonnaise, Stormlight repellent mayonnaise. You've got the Stormlight repellent whipped cream, and you've got tinfoil, along with what we always sell, male vitality, human growth hormones. Do you want to get as strong as me? Go to mediafight.com/shop to get it all and become a member. It costs 3 easy payments per month of $29.95, and you get all the behind-the-scenes content. You, too, can end the World Hopper's control over your brain, over your life, and help us fight the World Hoppers. Odium has put chemicals into the Stormlight to make... to turn the frogs gay. To interdimensionally mind warp, to interdimensionally... Up next, we've got Johanna up here, who... I need water. I just need water. This is so bad. Intercosmerally. That's a word, right? We're going to go with it. And then we've got Cultivation, who we haven't talked... Oh, wait. This... Oh, shoot. I messed up. The string should be going to Dalinar. From Cultivation to Dalinar. That was my bad. You can do this very easy. Come on. Full commitment to the bit. We need the mayo. I use Hillman's... This is so disgusting.